Hello everyone, my name is Lori Sundin Soderberg, and I'm the Artistic and Executive Director of Over the Bridge Arts. I'm standing here in front of the Wind Spear because we are so excited to be part of this year's Elevator project here at the AT&T Performing Arts Center. Remember back when Zoom was just a camera function on here, and if you put on a mask, you were going to a costume party? Well, there were many things that changed as a result of the COVID pandemic. Our next dance theater production is called Next. We're taking a look at all the ways that things have changed and evolved, and we are asking the question, what's next for humanity? Our talented cast includes actors and dancers. So they're going to tell you a little bit more about our project. And thank you for listening.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Mavis, and I am a dance collaborator as part of Over the Bridge Arts Next. I'm very honored to be a part of Over the Bridge Arts' first project here in the Dallas Arts District as part of the Elevator Project. I believe that this project is very important because it discusses something that has changed how we make art, how we move in the world, and our relationships in the past 5 years. I am personally very connected to this because the pandemic was part of my journey of moving back to my hometown of Dallas, Texas. My dad was diagnosed with an illness during the pandemic, and this led to a series of events that brought me home. So I'm very committed to enriching being a part of the arts community here in Dallas. Lori has asked me to bring in some of my tango background into the movement collaborations. Tango was a big love of mine, and of course the pandemic did not allow us all to dance together because it's a very close dance. And it became a very healing thing for me to connect with other people and to dance with other people again. And also became an important part of my healing through a lot of loss in my life. And so I'm really excited for this project to be able to both share my love of tango, share that communication and connection it brings, but also to speak to loss and how we survive loss and how we move forward.
My name is Abel Flores Jr. I'm very excited to be a part of this project. What I think is important about doing projects like this and work like this is revisiting and reflecting on moments that we all went through as a collective. Whenever we all go through something that's so traumatic and so life-changing, we often react as opposed to respond to it. And so we react, and then we go through life and we think things are fine, but it isn't until we have the moment to reflect and go back and really appropriately respond to things that were happening to us in that moment, right? And it's easy to politicize everything, but we really need to address the unresolved and unprocessed emotions, the traumatic circumstances and choices that we had to make that we didn't really either want to or at the point maybe even need to. But I think that's something that we really need to go back and reflect on, because a lot of us, we were given the option of fear, and that's the only option we were given. And so when you're given that, you react in really really inappropriate ways, and a lot of us were, we were trying to make sense of the whole thing. But I think that's really important to go back and really assess things and reapproach things.
Hello, my name is Sorani Gutierrez. I am one of the performers for Next. I'm very excited to be part of this group of artists, each of us coming from different backgrounds, to create along the idea of our fragile human nature. Most of the time, we are getting ready for something, preparing for something. But most of the time, we don't know what that something is. So I think the COVID era was a very interesting wake-up call to remind us that control is mostly an illusion, and that we cannot have the future figured out. These are the ideas that I would like to explore with my performance art piece for Next. So come on, who isn't curious about what is coming next?